been draws. And it's been showery, quite a heavy shower broke out a few minutes ago. Nothing to trouble the playing surface here though at Burnley, which is in remarkably good condition. But high up in the hills, it's windy and conditions are going to be tricky for both sides here. Burnley have drawn almost as many games here in the league this season than they've won. And had they posted a few more W's, as apart from D's in the column, they would be in one of those two automatic promotion places. It's a fantastic race between Sheffield United, Leeds and Burnley to go up automatically. Nobody wants to hang around in the playoffs. But to bring you right up to speed with the championship standings at this moment, as I mentioned, Sheffield United have gone top after a very convincing 3-1 home win over promotion-chasing Coventry last night. So Sheffield United have leapfrogged Leeds. Chris Wilder's side on 83 points. Leeds are at home to Swansea today, kicking off at the same time as we are here at Turf Moor. They're on 80 points. Burnley 2 points behind that in third on 78, and then something of a gap between Burnley in third and Sunderland, who are 9 points behind Burnley at kick-off time. Coventry, there's another big gap to them in fifth. They're on 59 points. West Bromwich Albion have the last of the playoff places. They're on 57 and sitting just outside the playoffs on goal difference. Bristol City, Burnley's opponents today. So the points are so important. We're about to almost see the finish line, really. The month of April is the final stretch. It's going to be a really busy month too. 6 games in total for all the promotion hopefuls. And this, of course, being the last league game in the month of March. Just one goal separated the two teams when they met at Ashton Gate last November. Jayden Anthony got the only goal that day. Burnley with this miserly defensive record this season, smashing records. There was something of a criticism levelled at them that they were, on the one hand, defensively solid, but not quite the show in terms of the potency in attack. But that's been remedied in recent weeks. They have been scoring freely. It's all about who can maintain this form and really perhaps raise it another level in terms of the top three to get over the line without the need of the playoffs. Heavy shower has abated somewhat, but the wind is going to be, as I mentioned, a factor here. And Burnley are unchanged from the 2-0 win away at Swansea a fortnight ago. The Championship's best defensive record sits at just 11 league goals conceded. And that's down to the consistency and high-quality performances from goalkeeper James Trafford and centre-backs CJ Egan-Riley and Maxime Esteve. And captain Josh Brownhill enjoying the best goal-scoring season of his career. 13 is his tally. Bristol City, 2 changes. The 2-1 home win over Norwich 15 days ago. Ex-Burnley player Scott Twine replaces Joe Williams in midfield, while Sinclair Armstrong is preferred to another former Burnley man, Naki Wells, in attack. Anis Mehmeti enjoying his best ever scoring season with 12 goals. And there is Jayden Anthony, the man who bagged Burnley all 3 points against Bristol City last November. He's been in excellent form. And Liam Manning would have done a lot of homework on Anthony in their quest to keep the talented winger quiet. Scott Twine, who was on loan at Bristol City from Burnley in the second half of last season. Bristol City made the move permanent in the summer. Liam Manning and his players hungry for the playoffs, hitting form just at the right time. It's a higher up watch for Scott Parker today as the rain tumbles down again at Turf Moor. A one-game touchline ban for Parker and a £2,000 fine for misconduct. He got a red card after the final whistle in the 1-1 draw recently here against West Bromwich Albion. The authorities charged Parker in the end with improper conduct after going on the pitch to remonstrate with the match officials that day. Well, the weather's been remarkably kind over the last week or 10 days. There's barely been any rain throughout most of the United Kingdom. And as we kick off here under the stewardship of referee Andrew Kitchen, the rain is heavy. And it will be Burnley shortly to kick us off. And it's a cracking atmosphere today, as you would expect for a game of such importance for both clubs here. And immediately Burnley on the front foot with captain Brownhill. Fleming claiming he was pushed to the ground. The referee's glance was elsewhere as Burnley win back possession high up here. It's been a feature of their performances most of the season, really, how quickly they recycle possession. And when it's done in high areas like this, it can often be very profitable. Here's Egan Riley. Too much on that for Jayden Anthony, who has started on the left-hand side for Burnley. Seen him operate on the right-hand side for much of the season, but he's versatile. Maybe something to catch Bristol City napping with the change of flanks for Anthony. Scott Parker has won promotion from the Championship twice in the past. He did it with Fulham in 2020 and Bournemouth in 2022. And how well both of those clubs have settled to life in the Premier League. And both of them chasing a European finish at the end of this season. Burnley, of course, one of the relegated sides last season. But they have won promotion from this division, Burnley. Each of the last 3 seasons they've been in it. Jason Knight is going to be a key component for Bristol City, their captain. His second season now with his current club. Very talented midfield player, came through the ranks at Derby, another former Derby player in the Bristol City midfield as well, in Max Bird. They know each other's game very well indeed. Here's the Frenchman Estève, only 22, as is the player on the ball here, CJ Egan Riley. Goalkeeper Trafford, also 22, all part of this wonderful defensive unit for Burnley this season. Forward by Bird, looking for Sykes, who's going to win the game's first corner. He's been in good form lately. Mark Sykes, who forced Estève into getting the final touch there. Real crowd scene around goalkeeper Trafford here. Very difficult for the goalkeeper to get out, but he didn't need to. He may do for the second time of asking. It's beyond Trafford. But not quite directed to the aid of Bristol City there. Here's Knight. Bird. Oh, good-looking pass here. Just out of the reach of Mehmeti. Looked favoured to get onto that, and it's Mehmeti. It was a beautifully weighted pass. Just slightly too much purchase on it from Bird, but really good idea. Some watery sunshine to follow the showers. It's broken out above Turf Moor. Sykes, a little slow to get his clearance away. Here's Anthony. Sykes is back to remedy the situation. And thump cleared by Zach Viner. Nice touch from Twine under pressure. Mehmeti won't get to that. Albanian international Anis Mehmeti, who was born in London. Came through the ranks at Spurs, Norwich and Fulham. Connor Roberts. Expensive pass, little misplaced by Marcus Edwards. Viner. This is Rob Dickie. Cameron Pring finding Mehmeti. Dickie. Viner. Nice layoff from Sinclair Armstrong. Looking quite confident early on here, Bristol City. Roberts with a cross. Thumped away by Edwards. Well, it's not in Liam Manning and Bristol City's style to sit back here against Burnley. It's a miscue which doesn't cause any issues in the end for Josh Cullen. Not clearly what he intended. Could have flown goalwards. Nothing to pressure James Trafford there, and turned aside by Pires. Pring. Firm challenge, illegal one, says the referee, by Sinclair Armstrong, who's been preferred to Naki Wells today. It's the focal point of the Bristol City attack, even though he's got far fewer goals, Armstrong, than Wells this season. Roberts. Egan Riley. Esteve. Now Pires, the Brazilian. Zian Fleming tussling here with Rob Dickie. Strong work from the Dutchman into the path of Jayden Anthony. Still alive here for Burnley. Brownhill. And again, Josh Brownhill, and he gets way too much on that. Just trying to help it back into a dangerous area there, the Burnley captain. Did well with the initial one, but got far too much on this. Already, Jayden Anthony causing some issues to the right side of that Bristol City defence. Josh Laurent, who's formed a really good partnership in the centre of the Burnley midfield with this man on the ball, Josh Cullen. Everywhere you look around this Burnley unit, there's been solid partnerships. Here's Egan Riley finding his equally comfortable centre-back, Esteve. Connor Roberts. Now Marcus Edwards. Laurent. Perez. Getting a run in the side at left back. Lucas Perez, because Bashir Humphreys, who's played a lot at left back for Burnley this season, is currently out injured, the Chelsea loanee. Edwards. Cullen. Picking their way forward quietly here, Burnley. Anthony, chance to run at Sykes. Just to turn out and find Perez. This is Edwards. Back out with Jayden Anthony. Skips away from Sykes. Might have got the cross in left-footed, but Burnley turn out once more. It's not what Rob Dickey intended there. Misplaced header. Cullen. There's a good offer there from Brownhill, but too much on the pass from Josh Cullen. Zach Weiner. Perez. Esteve. Burnley now 5 points behind Sheffield United, the league leaders, after Chris Wilder's side comfortably beat Coventry last night at Bramall Lane. Leeds in action again today, playing at the same time as we kicked off here at Turf Moor. They're at home to Swansea, Daniel Farke's side. Burnley looking for the win that could get them into the top two by the end of the afternoon. If Bristol City win, they will definitely be in the playoffs at the end of today. Just outside on goal difference, the visitors here to Turf Moor today, following that 7-game unbeaten run in the Championship. Looks rather modest against Burnley's 25 league match unbeaten run coming into today. Here's Brownhill, who's revelled in that more attacking midfield role this season. Edwards fouled by Knight. Good position here for Burnley. 25 metres out. They're probably within range to try and test Max O'Leary directly in that Bristol City goal. Free kick won by Edwards. Just suckered Knight into the challenge here. Clumsy. And the Bristol City skipper. Looks like Zian Fleming, the Millwall loanee, fancies a strike a goal here. Fleming, whose loan spell from Millwall has been profitable this season. He's got 10 goals, 8 of them in the league. And that looks a very inviting target. Pires is there with a left-footed option, but it looks like it's going to be Fleming with the right foot. Showery rain again around Turf Moor. One low across the wet surface might be a problem for goalkeeper O'Leary. I think he's looking for height. He is. Fleming! Oh, yes! Zian Fleming! Well, barely any outward emotion from Scott Parker, but inside he'll be very pleased with that. Goal number 11 this season for the Millwall loanee, Zian Fleming, and it was a peach. Goalkeeper O'Leary is guessing that Fleming is going that side. He has time to see it, but it's so far into the corner. Keeper can't get across quickly enough. Gets a hand to it. Maybe the fingertips from O'Leary, and it's a wonderful free kick. And Burnley hit the front here at Turf Moor. The Burnley hierarchy very pleased with what they've just seen there. Jason Knight, the Bristol City skipper, will be bemoaning his challenge, which led to that free kick when he fouled Marcus Edwards. And Burnley took full advantage. Connor Roberts. Marcus Edwards. Brownhill. Roberts. Edwards. Pires. Jaden Anthony free to his left, but it's gone into a more congested area initially. Egan Riley. Roberts, excellent crossing position here for Connor Roberts. Just beyond the leap of Zian Fleming. Pires. Laurent. It's too close to O'Leary. But Burnley tails up here after that fine free kick from Fleming. Another look at the quality on this. Got real whip and bend on it and pace. Ultimately the pace that beat O'Leary, as I said earlier. I think he knew where it was directed, but quality. Mehmeti. That's the league table as it stands, because Leeds got a very early goal against Swansea through Brendan Aronson, and they're back on top. by virtue of that better goal difference. But what a three-horse race. Looked like it might be a four-horse race until Sunderland's patchy form of late has seen them slip away. But nobody will direct a lot of harsh criticism at Regis Lebrice's young Sunderland squad, the youngest squad in the Championship this season. They've done remarkably well to hang on to the three clubs who came down from the Premier League last season for so long. But Sunderland have a significant gap on the other playoff hopefuls, including Bristol City, to mean that only a remarkable sequence of results would see Sunderland slip out of the playoffs. They look to have one of the two remaining places in their grasp. But as I said earlier, Leeds, Burnley, Sheffield United, none of them want to drop into the playoffs, especially after their highly consistent seasons. We could have a team averaging over 2 points a game after we finish 46 matches and still not be in the top two, which would be quite remarkable. And that rain is as heavy as it's been all afternoon now, as you can see. Fleming, Edwards, Cullen, now Roberts, Edwards. When Burnley bring their A game to the table, they're a very good side to watch. Their movement off the ball is really good. Passing the ball around accurately, crisply here. Bristol City doing the chasing. Edwards. Egan Riley. Esteve. It was certainly not a bad start at all for Bristol City. They had 2 or 3 meaningful attacks without really offering much direct threat to James Trafford's goal. Just before and certainly in the minutes since Ian Fleming's excellent opening goal here, Burnley have been on top. And here they come again. Marcus Edwards, Brownhill in support. Edwards maybe looking to go alone here. Finds an excellent pass, and Anthony straight at O'Leary. Well, that was a let-off for Bristol City. They cut a sway through the middle of the away side's defence here, and Anthony had more time, I think, than he thought, and poked his shot straight at a grateful goalkeeper O'Leary. Yard either side of the keeper, and that was 2-0. Here's Jayden Anthony again. Good offer from Pires. Fleming couldn't find the room for the shot, nor to Edwards. And at the moment, Bristol City just struggling to deal with Burnley's intensity. Anthony. Ball breaks kindly here to Burnley. Cullen. Here's Brownhill. Support in behind from Edwards. Connor Roberts, urged to shoot by the Burnley fans. Went for the pass instead, and that was a heavy one from Fleming. Brownhill is the outball here for Marcus Edwards. Lifted in towards Fleming. Just couldn't direct it inside that far post. But he's getting the service he wants here, Zian Fleming. Just lofted in here by captain Brownhill. Not too far away from Fleming in the end. Lovely pass, which Jayden Anthony can't take in his stride. Should have done. His control is normally a good deal better than that. But his loan spell from Bournemouth has been very fruitful for Burnley this season. Jayden Anthony. Goalkeeper called for, no problems for Max O'Leary. Goalkeeper who's been with the club since he was 9 years old. Plenty of time here for CJ Egan-Riley, finding Cullen. Now Roberts. And Burnley with the heavy amount of possession. Pires. Now Armstrong held it up well for Mehmeti. Didn't catch that at all, Anis Mehmeti. Just saw a little opening to get his left-footed shot away, but choked on it a little. Maxime Estev. Lucas Perez. Here's Max Bird. Onus on Bird and Knight to try and wrestle back a little bit of control in those central midfield areas for Bristol City. Being outplayed in that department at the moment. Here's Dickey. Now Viner. It's too long for Sykes. Neither the wide men, Mehmeti or Sykes, seeing much of the ball. Fleming, excellent hold-up play there from Zian Fleming. Edwards. Connor Roberts. Good-looking cross. Fleming climbing, but not timing. But again, sort of service he's looking for. That time from Connor Roberts. Welsh international driving an excellent ball here towards Fleming. Problem there for Sinclair Armstrong. Referee Andrew Kitchen just checking on the Bristol City striker here. He's a tough customer, and I think he'll be back for more, Armstrong. Signed last summer from Queen's Park Rangers. Ian Manning bringing Sinclair Armstrong to Ashton Gate. Moved from Queen's Park Rangers. But Zian Fleming's excellently struck free kick, the difference at the moment, half an hour gone. Good high press here from Bristol City. And they win it back with Max Bird. Burnley do well to crowd Hayden Roberts. Armstrong. Mehmeti, it's a nice touch from him. Can't get onto the return though. Burnley snuff out the danger. Now Esteve. A little slip from Anthony. See how strong the wind is, just billowing the shirt and shorts of Connor Roberts as he takes his Burnley throw. One for Fleming to chase. Bouncing ball, a little awkward for Cameron Pring. Fleming's ball in, and the header wide. Big chance for Jayden Anthony. Shake of the head, and no wonder from the Bournemouth loanee. Excellent work here from Zian Fleming. And Jayden Anthony, at the very least, has to hit the target here. Frankly, he should be scoring. Just needs to direct it across goal, and it would be Burnley 2-0. Fleming nicely into the path here of Marcus Edwards. Wants it on that favoured left side. Still with Edwards. Excellent block. And followed up by Connor Roberts. He becomes the latest Burnley player to be disappointed he didn't hit the target. Good work initially by Edwards. Just trying to feed it into that far corner, Connor Roberts, and just got too much on this. And that's a free kick. Foul on Sykes. Hayden Roberts. Dickey. Viner available. Sykes. Egan Riley. Referee in the way of Cullen's pass. Not much Andrew Kitching could do about that, I don't think. He's certainly putting himself about in this first half, as Ian Fleming. Been a handful to those Bristol City defenders. Revels in the physicality of it all, the Dutchman. Jayden Anthony with the Burnley free kick. Into a good area, and he just straight offside, Fleming. But they were somewhat static, the Bristol City defenders here. Fleming was on the move. How much was he offside? Flag went up immediately. Nice work from Sykes. Got away from Pires. Pring. Bird. Viner finding Sykes. A little bit of possession here now for Bristol City, not going very far with this laboured bout of possession, trying to find the gaps. There aren't any at the moment, no obvious ones at least. Here's Pring. Mehmeti. It's picked off quite easily by Egan Riley. Here's Knight, now Twine, who's very quiet at the moment on his return to Turf Moor. Scott Twine. Oh, it's a good pass from Connor Roberts. This is Fleming. Well, he had options left and right. There's Ian Fleming. Had an eye on curling that into the top corner, though. He'd have been better off picking his head up and finding a teammate there. Cullen was calling for the pass. Cullen almost losing possession. And Scott Twine went down nursing a sore one there. It was all about the loose control from Josh Cullen, and in trying to retrieve that situation, clattered into Twine. Opportunity for the first time, really, apart from that very early corner, for Bristol City to get the likes of Rob Dickie and other defensive players forward for this Scott Twine free kick. This will be aimed towards Dickie and Viner, the two centre-backs, wearing 16 and 14 for Bristol City. And it's shallow from Twine. Disappointment for the big men who'd made their way forward. Is bit of space now for Bird. Oh, and he can't get it through to Mehmeti. Egan Riley and his umpteenth interception of a wonderful personal season. Former Manchester City Academy graduate CJ Egan Riley, EFL Young Player of the Month for February. Hayden Roberts. Bird quickly closed down. How well they do that, Burnley. And trigger the press so effectively. Knight finding Sykes. Dickie's raking pass, looking for the run of Sinclair Armstrong, who is quick. And Esteve got a foot in, but it will be a Bristol City throw. In the final minute of normal time in this first half. And Bristol City still to have an attempt on target. And it's offside, disappointing end. And Sykes was caught in the offside trap. And it looks like another satisfying first half for Scott Parker. Burnley are unbeaten at half-time in their last 17 league games prior to today. It looks like they're going to take an advantage into the dressing room shortly, unless Liam Manning's side can produce in the extra that Andrew Kitchen is going to add on here. Probably be a minute or two. Fourth official, Ben Speedy. Just a minimum of 1 additional minute. Free kick against Rob Dickey, finding Zian Fleming a real handful again as the two collide. Marcus Edwards, Burnley in the mood to get another before the break. Connor Roberts, Brownhill, Edwards, shots on, turned it down on his favoured left foot there, Marcus Edwards. And that'll deflect kindly to Max O'Leary. And that'll be the last meaningful play of this first half. Played in heavy showers and some watery sunshine and a strong breeze. But it's a familiar position for Burnley to be in this hugely important championship game. Bristol City just outside the playoff places on goal difference. But the difference is Zian Fleming's excellent 16th minute free kick. Jayden Anthony had a close range header where he should have made it 2-0. But no question about it, Burnley are not flattered by their half-time advantage. There'll be a tinge of disappointment that they're not further ahead at the break. Liam Manning's side with work to do in the second half. Half-time then in the Championship at Turf Moor. Burnley 1, Bristol City 0.
Full-time score for City 0, Luton Town 1, Watford 0, Plymouth 0, Cardiff City 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0.
Down to earth people, good mates, good families, and got on with our life.
And my next question, Billy, is a really mean question because you've spent 2 spells here at Turf Moor. What's your favourite memory?
The favourite memory was, honestly, I mean, we played against Joe and all the Leeds players and the Liverpool players, and at Anfield in the 70s, Liverpool 1-0, and at that time, Alderweireld football from Liverpool.
And look at how proud your family. Can we give him a big hug? Come on. He's loving it. Share the moment with him. Come on. Can we have a round of applause, please? Billy, run away! Billy loved every second of that. Give us a wave again, please, Billy. One more time. Billy, run away!
The question, can you clean sheet your way to the Premier League? So 20 names unbeaten in the Championship.
That's over 1,000 minutes now without conceding a goal.
I know about it. As this room's gone on, it becomes like a party, something like you want it. Stop the goal, score, cheer, all the famous teams that feel the score of the goal. Back and that comes through the other defenders, back as they will be. That's one of the things. This is fundamentally down to keep out the back four. This is a whole league in mindset.
we urge supporters to remember that the pitch is for players and the stands for spectators. Burnley Football Club has a zero-tolerance policy, and it is a criminal offence for fans entering the playing area here at Turf Moor, and as a result, any supporter who does so will be issued with a lifetime ban with immediate effect.
So Burnley make their way out after Bristol City onto the pitch ahead of the second half of this hugely important championship fixture. And this man's goal has Burnley in front. Zian Fleming with an excellently struck 16th minute free kick. And Burnley full value for their lead. Liam Manning knows his side could have been 2, maybe even 3-0 down at half-time, but they're still very much in this if they can find some quality in the final third to try and break down this wonderfully well-marshalled Burnley team. It's not just about the defence, it's about how Scott Parker's team defend as a unit. Only 11 league goals, remember, conceded all season. This is game number 39. It's quite remarkable. Burnley have kept 27 clean sheets in their previous 38 league games ahead of today. That's a second-tier record. The most clean sheets in a single season in the top 4 divisions of English football is 30. And if they could chalk up number 28 today and 7 matches left, they could at least, if not extend, beyond 30 and be the outright record holders for clean sheets in an English league season. Bristol City got to find a way of getting Mark Sykes, Scott Twine, Anis Mehmeti into this game. Here's Cameron Pring. There's that quick Burnley press again. There is advantage for the opposition if you can play through the high press. But many teams find it very difficult to do so. Here's Armstrong for Bristol City. He's lost out to Esteve. That's a loose one from Anthony. Sinclair Armstrong again. That's a late one. Referee says play on. Sykes. Bird. Loose control from Max Bird, but they get it back again quickly enough. Bristol City. Sykes. Plenty forward here for the away side. Excellent cross. Away by Egan Riley. Burnley fans would be well aware that Leeds were 1-up at half-time in the other game affecting the top 3 positions today. They're at home to Swansea, Daniel Farke's side. Brendan Aronson with a first-minute goal in that game. Sheffield United hoping, of course, that both Leeds and Burnley slip up today after Chris Wilder's side had a handsome 3-1 home win over promotion-chasing Coventry last night at Bramall Lane. Really good performance from Sheffield United. Coventry distinctly second best in that game. Pires. Edwards won't get on the end of that. Yes, he will, after poor touch from Hayden Roberts. It's Marcus Edwards trying to find a shooting position. And Bristol City close the door. Pires. Anthony. Equally at home, isn't he, Jayden Anthony on either flank. Esteve. Egan Riley. It's a heavy pass. Don't see too many of those from CJ Egan Riley. Spent the second half of last season playing for the PSV Eindhoven B team to just toughen himself up a little more in senior football. Egan Riley come back to Burnley and looking the real deal this season. Sykes. Viner. Forward by Pring. Mehmeti finding Hayden Roberts. Just close off all the routes, don't they, in these sort of areas? Burnley. Very, very well organised team. Cullen. Fleming. Pires. Anthony wants it. Jayden Anthony, lovely ball into the path here of Pires. Didn't catch the cross. Fleming wins the corner. Lovely ball there from Jayden Anthony to release Lucas Pires. Beautiful weight on this pass. No damaging cross at the end of it though, but it will be a Burnley corner. Taken short to Cullen. Anthony. Edwards. Jayden Anthony again. Plenty waiting in the middle here. Burnley players for a cross. None forthcoming at the moment. Maybe Anthony to swing it in now. Blocked at source. Sykes, risky header. And they're in trouble here, Bristol City. Not now, Josh Laurent. Got way too much on the attempted volleyed lob. But Mark Sykes is a relief man, because this was a weak back header. To put the goalkeeper in trouble. Just struggling, Bristol City, to create any meaningful attacks. Armstrong willing as ever, but Trafford was always favourite to get there first. Anthony skips away from Viner. And underhits the pass, cut out easily by Mehmeti. Hayden Roberts looking for Sykes. Burnley recycle possession very well. Anthony, lovely pass. Marcus Edwards. Just enough for Rob Dickie to block Marcus Edwards' route to goal. Now Mark Sykes. Armstrong. Knight. Bird. Just happy to slow the game down, it would seem. Bristol City, it's high-intensity stuff as ever from Burnley. Opposition sides often need a breather, and they're just taking one here. Bristol City. That's a poor pass from Zach Viner, invites pressure. Josh Laurent turned aside by Dickie, and Viner, another poor touch. Fleming, Laurent, Pires, another Burnley corner. But Bristol City inviting pressure twice through Viner. No addition to the scoreline, incidentally, at Ellen Road, where Leeds are still leading Swansea by 1-0. And at the moment, Burnley sit 2 points behind the top two, Leeds and Sheffield United. What can happen in the next half an hour or so? Anthony, lovely feet, got away from Scott Twine, but not enough quality on the cross. Here's Josh Cullen. Edwards. Brownhill. Connor Roberts. Pires. Nice return from Anthony. This is Lucas Pires. Space could open up here now for Marcus Edwards. Trying to slot in Fleming very nearly. It was a good interception by Dickie. Vital one as far as Bristol City were concerned. Absolutely had to make that, Rob Dickie. Otherwise Fleming was in. Have a look at how important this touch was from the Bristol City centre-back. Very nearly for Burnley. Here's Pires. Final stretch of this punishing 46-match championship season is almost in sight. 6 games for all the clubs in a busy April. Burnley's fixtures: Coventry away, Derby away, Norwich home, Watford away, the big one Sheffield United at home, and then Queen's Park Rangers away. Some tricky on paper fixtures there for Scott Parker's Burnley. Bristol City's April: home to Watford, home to West Brom, away to Queen's Park Rangers, home to Sunderland, away to Luton, away to Leeds. 6 games in 21 days, and all of them massively important to these two football clubs. Armstrong. Space opening up on that far side for Hayden Roberts, if Armstrong can get the pass away. But he's won the free kick. Decent position here now for the away side. Max Bird looking to put some quality delivery in here. Their set pieces so far have been of a pretty low order, Bristol City. Can they threaten Burnley now? Laurent gets there first. A nasty clash of heads with Rob Dickie. Both players with a firm eye on the ball there. Dickie first to his feet. And Josh Laurent will follow him. A genuine attempt from both players to get the sure touch here. Came off Laurent in the end and safely into the grasp of James Trafford. Ross McCrory is replacing Jayden Roberts, meanwhile, in the Bristol City defence. McCrory making his way back from a hamstring injury. It's a triple change from Liam Manning. Anis Mehmeti is coming off. George Earthy on loan from West Ham replaces him, and Sinclair Armstrong makes way for Naki Wells. Wells with 9 goals this season, former Burnley player. There's Earthy, talented young attacking midfield player. As Bristol City ring the changes in hope of turning this match around. Mehmeti looking particularly displeased that he's been replaced. Are now gone, and for all the fine attacking play from Burnley, just 1 goal to show for it so far. And Bristol City very much still in this contest. Burnley are going to turn to their substitutes bench in a moment. Just lacking that quality, aren't they, in that final third, Bristol City. Their fans away behind James Trafford's goal to our right. Not much to enthuse them at the moment in their side's attacking play. Earthy, first involvement off the bench. Bird. Dickie. That's better. This is Earthy, almost in behind Burnley there, but they were quick to slam the door shut. A lot of Bristol City players ahead of the ball for a moment there. Look to be back in some kind of shape now. This is Anthony. Fleming and Laurent looking for the cross. May go it alone here. Jayden Anthony cut back. Only found Bird. Can't control it. Brownhill cleared away by Zach Viner. Edwards. Lovely turn from Marcus Edwards. Anthony, and this time it's Rob Dickie to intercept. Burnley corner. But they were hanging on again there, Bristol City. This second goal just won't come for the home side at the moment, but they are threatening it. And the short corner from Anthony, trying to introduce Pires into that set-piece routine, clearly didn't work.
Substitution for the Clarets, replacing number 19.
Well, he's been such a threat, and he's been so consistent. Played over 30 times in the Premier League for his parent club, Bournemouth. Jayden Anthony, top loan signing for Burnley this season. Really has been excellent. Lyle Foster, the South African international striker, is coming on now to replace the goal scorer Zian Fleming, who's getting handsome round of applause here, and well deserved. He's kept that Bristol City defence honest all afternoon, and this was his moment of first half quality. May prove to be a really important goal. Earthy, harried by Cullen. And somehow that ball stayed in. This is Marcus Edwards, trying to find a way past Viner. Out ball here in the shape of Cullen. Esteve. But right now the Burnley goal is not under any kind of threat. There are the numbers. Anthony doing well, a little sleepy there, Bird. This is Brownhill, Jayden Anthony! His third big chance of this game, and he hasn't taken any of them, just a corner. Could have been so much more for Burnley. Once Anthony gets the better there of Max Bird, fed by his captain Brownhill, just couldn't find a route to goal. Viner with the interception. Anthony with the corner. Into that near post area. And the sure touch eventually for Bristol City to clear their lines. Mike Jackson, who's on the touchline for Burnley today. Former defender in his playing days, with Scott Parker serving his one-match touchline ban. Not the best of clearances from Dickey, who's made some very useful contributions at the back for Bristol City to keep the scoreline down. But Burnley are hammering on the door of a second here. Pires. Anthony. Lucas Pires again. Anthony. This is hard work for Bristol City at the back. Sykes with the latest intervention, can do no more than that. And the pressure on Bristol City is relentless. We're into the final quarter. Just looking for the insurance of this second goal now, Burnley. In by Anthony. Not really what he intended, I don't think. This is Egan Riley. Cullen. Great pass, offside. Brownhill. Will be touched home by Jayden Anthony, but the whistle long gone, the flag up quickly. It's a right decision from the assistant referee. Great noise around Turf Moor. Can Scott Parker's side get in and around that top two and get closer? Perhaps to Leeds United today. Remember, Leeds at home to Swansea. A match in which they led at half-time thanks to a very early goal from Brendan Aronson. Connor Roberts. Edwards. Laurent to Anthony. Stabbed into the path here of Josh Laurent. Couldn't get it under his spell. Sykes under heavy pressure, but he wins the argument. It will be a goal kick.
Substitution for Bristol City, replacing number 17, Mark Sykes, is number 7, Hirakawa.
So a change for Bristol City. Yu Hirakawa, Japanese attacking player, coming on to replace Mark Sykes. The Bristol City fans who've made the journey up here to Turf Moor, seeing very little threat from their team in an attacking sense. It's all about their stoical defending, which has kept the scoreline down, and they might still pinch something here today. You never know. Still at 1-0, right in it. Wouldn't flatter Burnley if they'd be 3 or 4 up at this stage. They've played really well, apart from not being as ruthless in their finishing as they have been in recent weeks. Laurent, good-looking pass. Foster. Pires. Backs to the wall again here for Bristol City. First to the loose ball is Connor Roberts. Away by McCrory, not very far. In comes the shot. Too hot to handle for O'Leary, but he did well. Second time of asking, full stretch the goalkeeper. Burnley fans roaring their side towards the second goal here now. Cullen, great cross, and excellent defending from McCrory, with Foster lurking in behind him. Another Burnley corner. Huge pressure here now on Bristol City. So much variety in the Burnley attacks. He was brave there, O'Leary, and he needed to be. Anthony's corner. Edwards. Lots of room here for Lucas Pires. He's put too much on that. And time for Bristol City players to take a big intake of breath and try and gather themselves to become a threat. And the Bristol City fans looking pretty forlorn there. And it's far from over yet. Somehow Liam Manning has got to conjure a way for his side to be any sort of threat to that Burnley goal. Burnley fans making all the noise. And the race for the top two automatic places in the Championship is absorbing. Sheffield United going to the top of the table last night after a handsome 3-1 and deserved home win over promotion-chasing Coventry. But wait a moment, Burnley's backline breached here. Esteve putting the pressure on Nahki Wells, who can't find the pass. Esteve with his arm raised aloft, was looking for the offside flag. It didn't come. And that was Bristol City's opportunity, and Nahki Wells couldn't take it. Just a simple ball over the top, Wells getting away from Esteve, who made sure that Wells couldn't run straight at the Burnley goal there. Pires, Foster, full stretch again. This time Jason Knight with the intervention. In fact, it was Cameron Pring, I think, who slid in there. Umpteen interventions like this has kept the scoreline down and kept Bristol City in the match. Anthony with the corner. Oh, he just had to protect his near post there, O'Leary. That very nearly crept in. Had to use his knee, I think, or his shin in the end. Saw it late, the goalkeeper. Anthony has been so involved in the game. Lovely pass. Marcus Edwards driven cross. Bristol City deal with the threat again. Been talking a lot about Burnley's attacking play, and there you can see the difference between the two teams in terms of attempts. But they are closing in on yet another clean sheet, but Scott Parker will be disappointed with only 3 on target from the 14 attempts. That equation has been a lot healthier in recent weeks in terms of attempts to those on target. And Zian Fleming's excellently struck 16th minute first half free kick continues to be the difference here. Liam Manning demanding more, Scott Parker looking pretty relaxed. Hirakawa, McCrory. This is the table as it stands, because there's been a very significant goal at Ellen Road. Harry Darling equalising for Swansea. 1-1 there at Leeds. Burnley level on points with Daniel Farke's side as it stands. And Sheffield United remaining top as it stands. Rest assured, the Burnley fans will be well aware of that Swansea equaliser at Ellen Road. Increases the importance of maintaining their advantage here. Burnley should be out of sight. Hirakawa. Nice pass from the substitute. Fellow sub Naki Wells trying to win the corner kick, can't do so. Egan Riley again sniffing danger as he does so well. What a prospect at 22. They're so proud of this defensive record. Burnley, he's been a major part in it. Scott Twine, the former Burnley man, he's going to make way here for Sam Bell. Didn't really get in the game at all on his return to Turf Moor. Twine with 10 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. McCrory. Anthony. Progressive as always, Jayden Anthony. Can't get that beyond Dickey, whose clearance is not the best. This is Cullen. Edwards. That's a good challenge. Burnley stopped in their tracks quite firmly there. Cullen can't win it back. And that's a foul by Bell.
Substitution for the Clarets, replacing number 8, Josh Brownhill.
Josh Brownhill, the Burnley skipper, is coming off. He's given his usual wholehearted quality performance, the skipper, and able to add to his very impressive and career best tally of goals in a single season of 13. The Tunisian international, French-born, former Manchester United academy player Hannibal Mejri is on to replace Brownhill. With 8 minutes plus stoppage time remaining. Here's Jason Knight. Earthy, unable to gather in the pass. It's too long, that'll carry through to Max O'Leary. Hirakawa. Knight. Jason Knight again. Good-looking pass. Hirakawa. Offside. Still very good cover from Maxime Esteve. Would have got the better of the argument even if the flag had stayed down. But just drifted offside here. Hirakawa, how close? That was extremely tight. I don't think you'd have got a shot away anyway if the flag had stayed down. Still 1-1 at the moment at Elland Road, by the way. An equaliser in the second half for Swansea from Harry Darling, given away by Bird. Edwards, great recovery there from Pring. Needed to time that challenge, Cameron Pring. Back come Burnley into the last 5 minutes of normal time. Working so hard to give themselves a chance of pinching a point here, Bristol City. Still to have an attempt on target. Egan Riley. Bell took that nicely on the half turn. And a free kick in a very advantageous position now for Bristol City. Egan Riley in his attempt to win that cleanly against Sam Bell, couldn't do so. Positive from the substitute Bell. And now a chance finally to test James Trafford in the Burnley goal. Naki Wells, who will fancy it. Burnley once paid £5 million for Naki Wells back in 2017, made 9 Premier League appearances in the 2017-18 season for Burnley. Is he going to damage his former club here? And it would be such a body blow to Burnley if they were to concede now. Turf Moor holds its breath. Wells. Blocked, and blocked well by Hannibal Mejbri. Back out with Naki Wells again. Looking for Earthy. Well read by Egan Riley. Jaden Anthony. Foster in the middle. So to O'Leary. Comfortable pick up in the end for Max O'Leary. Game really stretched now. Bird. McCrory with a good offer. And that will be a corner. And Bristol City fans with something to chew on here as we approach the 90th minute. Yu Hirakawa will deliver this corner kick. The referee not happy. Corner will be retaken. Hirakawa will try again. Firmly out. Good interception here by Anthony. What a game he's had. His energy knows no bounds. Fans love him. Another change for Burnley. Marcus Edwards is going to be replaced here by Luca Koleosho, the 20-year-old. Edwards, another lively performance from him. And we're deep into the first of a minimum of 3 additional minutes. Koleosho in his second season at Burnley, once on the books of the Spanish club Espanyol.
Number 24, Josh Cullen.
Well, they don't have to push for a second now, given that there's only a couple of minutes left. Burnley just settle for what they've got. Scoreline will tell many that it was a tight affair, but there has been another goal at Elland Road, and Willie Gnonto has put Leeds 2-1 in front, and in scoring that goal puts Daniel Farke's side back on top of the championship on goal difference ahead of Sheffield United, but 2 points separating the top 3 as this absorbing, fascinating race for the top 2 automatic promotion places continues. A foul here on Connor Roberts. Anthony, lovely control. And it will be a Bristol City throw, but they're rapidly running out of time here. They won't be sitting in the playoffs, Bristol City, at the end of today, but they're still in the hunt for a playoff place, whatever happens here, of course. They were just outside with an inferior goal difference to that of West Bromwich Albion. And plenty more to play for in the crammed and very busy month of April. 6 games in 21 days for the Championship clubs. But Burnley are going to rack up another win, it would seem, and another clean sheet, which would make it 15 clean sheets in the last 17 league matches. Clean sheet in the Championship, number 28. It's an ongoing second-tier record, and only 2 shy of the record of 30 clean sheets in a single season in the top 4 divisions of English football. And they're going to finish on the attack here, Scott Parker's side. They would deserve a second goal. Won't get it there via Lyle Foster. Can Bristol City get it forward one last time? Here's the opportunity. Referee says play on for now. We're about to tiptoe into the 5th additional minute. Now or never for Bristol City. Bell. Wild swipe at the ball there from Hannibal Mejbri. Bell's cross. Drops here for Hirakawa. Straight at Trafford. And that will be Bristol City's last opportunity. It is. It's another clean sheet for Burnley. Players slumped to the turf. Both sides have given their absolute all, but a wonderful first-half free kick from Zian Fleming in the 16th minute. He wears the broad smile. Burnley stays right on the coattails of Sheffield United and Leeds, with their gap, Burnley, to the top two, just 2 points. And so much, as I've mentioned, to play for in April. So much for Liam Manning, whose side defended heroically. Jayden Anthony could have had a hat-trick. His lack of ruthlessness in his finishing should take nothing away from his overall performance. He was excellent, as were Cullen and Brownhill in particular in midfield for Burnley, where they dominated. And defensively, Burnley were very much at the races again. Mike Jackson oversaw things from the touchline. Scott Parker's now served his one-match touchline ban. And the vast majority inside Turf Moor go home happy with the final score here of Burnley 1, Bristol City 0.